Okay. Okay, Jorge. All right. And Jorge, besides this class, how many time do you spend doing something in English besides this class?
I remember uh, the last class. See the um, present and past continuous, no?
That's continuous. Yeah, but my question is, Jorge, how many time? Well, not how many time? No, how much time do you spend uh, doing something in English besides this class? O sea, ¿cuánto tiempo
Mm,
pasas? How many time do you spend? How much
uh,
time do you spend doing something in English, haciendo algo en inglés, besides significa además de, ¿no? Mira, te lo escribo.
in the work,
Okay,
in
at
the
work.
work,
Oh,
Okay.
work.
Okay, Jose, good morning. How you doing?
good morning, teacher. Good.
Okay. All right. So you were saying, Jorge?
In the work, at work, sometimes I watch the series in Netflix, or I I try and put the um, English language on subtitles
Okay.
and subtitles in English too,
Right.
because I listen and read when they speak, or yeah,
Okay. And do you take notes when you watch a series? Do you take notes or something?
yeah.
Okay.
When I don't understand some word, I write the word and translate, or and I investigate that word.
Okay. Okay. Another not fancy way, but another way of saying investigate. Investigate is fine, but you can say I looked into. Look into means something like pues investigar, escarbarle, ¿no? I'm looking into physics to know more about the space, or I'm looking into English to know more about.
Looking is mean buscar.
It's good. Look means a lot of things, right? It's just you can have look for,
Okay.
and look for means buscar, no? I'm looking for a new friend. I'm
Yeah.
looking whatever. No? And look into. So when you put the word into with look, it means investigar algo. So I'm looking into. Es como si estoy mirando dentro, ¿no? Into es como dentro de algo. Looking into es como investigar. I'm trying to look into new words or look up the words. This is another phrase with look. Look up means like investigar palabras, no? So for example, if you don't know the meaning of some word and then someone asks you something like, and did you look it up? Did you look it up would mean something like, ¿y lo buscaste en el diccionario? Look up es buscar palabras en el diccionario.
Okay.
Right.
Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome, Jorge. And Jose, tell me, I have a question for you. How much time do you spend doing something in English besides this class?
Well, actually, in my work, I try to speak with another colleagues in New Zealand.
Okay.
Yeah, to practice, and yeah, some other activities. I went to some meetings with another people to exchange, yeah, to exchange experiences, or just speak in
Okay.
English. Yeah.
Okay. So you're constantly using English in your daily life, right?
Yeah, a bit.
Okay, that's important. I mean, I'm asking you this because that's important. You need to have English in your daily life, you know,
Yeah.
every single day, because that's the only way we can get to give like a message the best way possible. And you must also remind that you need to always be trying to develop some strategies for learning new language, new vocabulary, sorry, new vocabulary. So you need to have like a strategy for that. And remember,
Mhm.
having a list of words is kind of useful. It is
Mhm.
useful, but it's like tiring, right? Having like a list of
Yeah.
words and like, oh, okay. So the best way of doing that is by listening to music. All right, that's the
Mhm.
best way of
Yeah.
doing it, because you're always listening to music, and if you look up the words in a song, for example, if
Mhm.
you look up the words in a song, then whenever you hear the song, or whenever you listen to the song, you will remember the phrases, right? Only because you are listening to it over and over and over again. That's the way
Yeah.
I learned. Esa es la manera que yo aprendí y sigo
Mhm.
aprendiendo vocabulario. Escucho canciones, veo qué significan las partes que me gustan, ¿no? Las partes que me gustan de la canción las averiguo, y cuando llega esa parte ya mi cerebro en automático dice, ah, sí, significaba eso, ok.
Sí, sí, porque luego hay frases que en sentido literal no tienen como mucho sentido, ¿no?
Exactamente, sí.
Ajá.
Entonces, también it's quite useful to learn vocabulary by phrases, not word by word.
Yeah.
By phrases. And also another way in which you can learn new vocabulary is reading a little extract of a poem, right? A poem,
Mm.
poems, free poems, porque también tiene que ser poemas libres, free poems, or free poetry to be.
Mhm.
Free
Okay.
poetry helps a lot because you have a lot of phrases that are used in the real life. Okay, so like this one, let me share with you. Share sound. Share. Okay, it was right here. Let me see if I can find it. If it's literature, and no, it's not. Ah, see, it's here. For example, uh, no tengo rayos. Okay, no olvídalo. No tengo PDF todavía.
Pero puedes abrirlo en el navegador también.
¿Sí? A ver.
Ajá.
Sí.
Okay, es que ayer me pusieron Windows 11 y no entiendo nada. Ok. Sí, por ejemplo, yo tengo esto, ¿no? I like a lot Bukowski, so I have poems from Bukowski which are free poems, which means that they are not in prose, as they say. No están en prosa, es decir, no tienen ese
Yeah.
lenguaje como rimbombante, ¿no? De mi amarga existencia, la luz de tierra que vive. O sea, esa clase de poesía no sirve mucho porque, pues, no hablamos así, ¿no? Pero esto sí, mira, si por ejemplo yo lo que hago es que todas las mañanas, me levanto y digo, ok, voy a leer, hoy voy uno por uno, ¿no? Y viendo partes. Por ejemplo, mira, to avoid the inexplicable had always been a necessity for me. ¿Qué crees que diga allí, por ejemplo, José?
Bueno, para evitar la necesidad, no, para evitar la inexplicable necesidad de que siempre, no sé,
Mira,
ahí
cada vez
está
que medio
raro.
raro, ¿no?
Sí,
Evitar lo inexplicable,
ajá.
ha sido siempre una
Ah,
necesidad
sí,
para mí.
sí.
Ujú. And so this day, y sigue siéndolo en este día, ¿no? And so this day es como cuando quieren decir, y también hoy. Esta
Ajá.
frase, por ejemplo, les puede servir cuando están diciendo algo en el pasado, ¿no? I used to have a lot of friends, and so this day. Sería como, yo solía tener muchos amigos, y también ahora en el presente, ¿no? And so this day.
Ajá.
Entonces yo lo que hago es esto, ok, sitting on a dark bench with and like the other bums. Bums son, por cierto, vagabundos.
Oh,
Entonces dice, bueno,
yeah.
tenía yo 21 años sentado en una banca de un parque con y como los otros vagabundos.
Vagabundo en plural, ¿no?
Bums, ajá. Sí, vagabundo es plural, other bums. Pasaron, rolled by. Me voy aprendiendo, por ejemplo, rolled by, pasaron, ¿no? Son the word, carrots. Carrots es como, ¿cómo se llama? A filas, ¿no? O coros. A ver, déjame ver cuál, esa sí palabra no me acuerdo, pero carrots. A ver, es cuadro, cuadrilla, como una,
Sí, el
una
trabajo
cuadriga
habla
de,
de soldados.
ajá, cuando las cuadrillas pasaron, ¿no? Los soldiers on their way to war, los soldados en su camino a la guerra. Esto les puede servir, por ejemplo, on their way to. I'm on my way to work. Ya voy de camino al trabajo, ¿no? I'm on my way to work. Entonces, tienen un montón de frases. En la mañana, digan, no, que voy a leer esta parte nada más. Ni siquiera todo el poema, ¿no? Una parte nada más. Aquí, por ejemplo, hasta aquí. Y subrayen una frase, por ejemplo, so this day. Ya lo subrayan, al siguiente día vuelvan a leer y se van a dar cuenta que para el tercer día esa frase ya se les va a quedar grabada. O las frases que ustedes busquen del poema, ¿no? Entonces, bueno, les quería decir eso. Es una muy buena manera. Recuerden, es mejor aprender a hacer algo chiquito todos los días que hacer un montón un día y luego no hacer nada el otro, ¿no?
Sí.
Entonces, bueno, okay. That's enough. We can continue, I guess, with this one now. Where this know how Cambridge drills. Damn it. Know how to touch the book. Okay, it was right here. And that was this one.
I have that question.
Tell me.
Do you have many certificates for
certificates?
English?
I have not a single one. I don't have any kind of certificate. I have, I think, Exaber 2 and 3. Exaber 2 and 3. But I don't have like, you know, like a Cambridge or TOEFL or anything like that. I don't have them yet. Why, Jorge?
Because, bueno, es que usted sabe mucho, entonces, pues la mayoría se certifica.
Sí, bueno, es que yo estudié la carrera, ¿no? Estuve ahí, estuve macheteándole años, pero sí tengo que hacer, ¿sabes? Tengo que hacer algo.
¿Y en sí que estudió, teacher?
Lengua inglesa. Lengua inglesa. Entonces, pues ahí estuve, estuve macheteándole. Okay, bueno, all right. So we're going to continue with well, actually, right? And well, actually is a phrase that you can use whenever you want to correct something that you said wrong, or someone else has said wrong. So for example, if I say something incorrect, like whatever, and you want to correct me, you can say, well, actually, let's say I say something like, we live in a non-violent country, right? Let's pretend that I said that. And then if you want to correct what I said, so you would say, well, actually, not so much, right? So you would use this phrase to correct something that someone else has said incorrectly. Yo dije algo incorrecto, okay, México es un país sin violencia. Yeah, well, actually, not that much. Por ejemplo. Well, actually, no, not that much. This actually is a phrase you can use to correct things you say or somebody else's said. So for example, if you notice that you said something inaccurate, inexacto, then you can say, well, actually, so you can correct yourself when you're talking.
Es como decir de hecho, ¿no? O algo así.
Ajá, ándale, es como si te, bueno, de hecho, something like that, all right? Okay, so it says here, how did you get to school when you were little? Okay, Jorge, so how did you get to school when you were little? Did you go along or your parents took you?
I don't know. I don't remember that much.
No?
I guess that I don't have much friends and I be solitary.
Guess you're a loner.
A loner, yeah.
All right, okay. But how did you, okay, the question is, how did you get to school? ¿Cómo llegabas a la escuela? So when you were little,
Walking
walking. Okay. On your own or with your parents?
with my mom.
Okay. All right. Okay. Thank you, Jorge. And Jose, what about you? How did you get to school when you were a kid?
Well, the school was nearby.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and I got walking. Well, I walked with my sister.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
And okay. And did you go to the same school?
Yep.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Jose. And okay, Victor. Good morning. How you doing?
Hi, teacher. Good morning. Hi.
Good morning. Okay, Victor. And do you remember how you got to school when you were little?
Well, my father usually to take me in the car.
Okay. All right. So you used to take me in the car. Okay. All right. And did you enjoy it or did you like it more like walking?
No, all the time I enjoy.
Okay. All right. That was perfect. Okay. So I always walked to school. So you can say that one, right? I always walked to school. Or my grandmother usually took me. Okay, Victor, if you're going to use usually, you need to say the verb afterwards. Like, yeah, my grandmother usually took me. Me llevaba, took es llevar, no? My grandmother usually cooked to me
Okay.
or something like that. So you just usually and then the verb. All right. Okay. Okay, so we are going to listen this conversation again, and then we are going to practice it, each one of us. But first, first we need to try to analyze the connected speech. So in the first sentence, Jorge, what do you think is the connected speech?
Look at.
Look at, exactly. So look at. Okay, look at what else?
I don't know. Send him? No.
Send them. Not exactly. No,
Mm,
this one
That's
right
all.
here. This
That's all.
hold.
Okay.
So you're going to hear look and at and this and all together. So look at these old photos. Look at these old photos. So my mom sent them to me. Okay. And whenever you say, you were right, Jorge. So whenever you have th, remember, if you have a word with th and before that word you have a word with t, like in this case,
Okay.
the th is going to absorb the sound of the T. So it's gonna sound something like my mom sent them.
Send them, no?
Send them,
Okay.
exactly. Send them to me. So you cannot say my mom sent them, right? Because you are separating the words in that phrase. So you need to say my mom sent them to me. So how would you say that, Jorge? Send them,
Send them.
right? Send them to me.
Send them to me.
Exactly. All right. Okay. Jose, in the second phrase, do you think is there any kind of connected speech?
This is here. Maybe not.
Mm,
Is this?
maybe this one, this you,
This you?
this you. So
Okay.
you must not say this you, right? This you is not correct. This you, is this you?
Okay.
How would you say that one?
This
Is this you?
This is you?
Exactly. Okay. All right. Okay, Victor, what do you think is the connected speech in the third one?
We were.
We
We were
were
in.
wearing, exactly. So we were in kindergarten together. All right, exactly. Okay, and with Jessica, you were cute. Do you much about it? Much about. Not much about, not separate, but together. Much about. Okay, not really. I remember my first day of school. Actually, I don't remember the day, but okay, but not but I remembered, but I don't remember on the way home, I missed my bus. Right. Yeah, and I kept riding around still around until I was the kid on the bus. Okay, kid on the bus, and maybe this one right here, riding around until you could say that one. Okay, so how did you get home? Okay, the teacher, I mean, the bus driver had to call and find out, right? It's not gonna sound something like find out of my address, not like that. It would be something like call and find out of my address and everything. He took me home. So that was when you were 5. Okay, yeah, no, wait, I was only 4 and I started school early. Okay, so try to pay attention to these parts of the conversation, right? And then we are going to practice each one of us. So, okay, so here we go. I think it's this one right here.
Page 48. Lesson C. Well, actually. 1. Conversation strategy. Correcting things you say. B. Listen. What does Tom remember about his first day of school?
Look at these old photos. My mom sent them to me.
Oh, is this you?
Yeah, with my best friend. We were in kindergarten together.
Oh, you were cute. Do you remember much about kindergarten?
Not really. Well, I remember my first day of school. Actually, I don't remember the day, but I remember on the way home, I missed my bus stop.
Oh, no.
Yeah, and I kept riding around until I was the last kid on the bus.
So how did you get home?
Well, the bus driver, had to call and find out my address and everything, and he took me home.
So that was when you were 5?
Yeah, no, wait, I was only 4. I started school early.
Okay, so did you notice that in those words they were together? Was only, find out, kid on, right? Okay, all right. So we're going to practice a conversation, all right? So let's say, Victor, you're going to be Tom. Tom's gonna be Victor, and Jose, you're going to pretend that you're Jessica, all right?
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
so you can go ahead.
Look at these old photos. My mom sent them to me.
Oh, is this you?
Yeah, with my best friend. We were in kindergarten together.
Oh, you were cute. Do you remember much about kindergarten?
Not really. Well, I remember a few days of school. Actually, I don't remember the day, but I remember on the way home, I missed my bus stop.
Oh, no.
Yeah, and I kept reading around until I was the last kid on the bus.
So how did you get home?
Well, the bus driver had to call and find out my address and everything, and he took me home.
So that was when you were 5?
Yeah, no, wait. I was only 4. I started school early.
Exactly. All right. Exactly. Okay, Jorge, we're going to practice the conversation, all right? And I'm going to be Jessica and you're going to be Tom. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, so you can start.
Okay. Look at these old photos. My mom sent them to me.
Oh, is it you?
Yeah, with my best friend, we were in kindergarten together.
Oh, you were cute. So do you remember much about kindergarten?
Not really. Well, I remember my first day of school. Actually, I don't remember the day, but I remember the way home. I missing bus stop.
Okay. Oh no.
Yeah, and I keep reading around until I was last kid on the bus.
Okay, so how did you get home?
Well, the teacher I mean, the bus driver had to call and find out my address, everything, and he look me home.
Okay, he
Sorry.
took me home.
Okay.
Right. So that was when you were 5.
Yeah. No. Wait. I was only 4. I started school early.
Okay. All right. Mhm. So the important phrases of this conversation is when you say something like this. Oh no, wait. Mhm. So you said something wrong, and then you want to correct. I mean, you have well actually, or you can say this one. Oh no, wait. I was talking about y ya corriges, ¿no? Ah, no, espérate, es como decir, espérate, aguanta, es como,
Okay.
es eso, ¿no? Ujú. Ok, yeah. Well, o eso también es eso, not really. Well, eso. Cuando alguien dice algo inexacto, también puede decir, well, not really. Puede decir, well, not really, o not really. Well, I remember, bla, bla, bla. Me hace decir. O esta frase de acá arriba, la de, well, actually. Ujú. Entonces, bueno, está no wait, not really. Y bueno, eso. Y well, actually, cuando quieran corregir algo que alguien más dijo mal o algo que ustedes dijeron mal. ¿Sale? Ahora, and I kept writing. And I kept writing around. So remember, when you use the word keep, if you want to say continuar a hacer algo, so don't use the word continue, right? You better use the word keep and then another verb in the ing form. So you must keep working. If I say something like this, you must keep working. So what am I saying there, Victor?
Sorry, what?
What am I saying in this phrase? You must keep working.
Debes mantenerte trabajando,
Ajá, continuar, ¿no?
continuar trabajando.
So when you use the word keep and then another verb in the ing, that means continuar haciendo eso, ¿no? You must keep working, you must keep smiling, de seguir sonriendo, you must keep enjoying life, cualquier cosa, ¿sale? Entonces ahí en este caso, bueno, yo seguí, riding around es dando vueltas por ahí en un coche o en algo, ¿no? Entonces, si quiero decir, pues estábamos dando vueltas en el coche. How would you say that, Jorge? Bueno, no estábamos, mejor en presente. Estamos dando vueltas nada más.
We keep rolling.
We keep rolling. But using riding around, how would you say that one?
We must keep rolling.
Pero
No
quieres
exactly.
decir, estamos dando vueltas. Eso es lo que estamos haciendo. No debes. You must es como tú debes, ¿no?
We been. No.
No. So when you want to express estamos, ¿cómo decimos eso, Jorge? Estamos. Nosotros estamos.
We
Yeah.
We are.
we
Exactly.
are, yeah.
We are. Okay. And then we are dando vueltas.
We are keep rolling.
Not exactly. Would be something like this. We are riding around. So we are riding around es como estamos dando vueltas nada más, ¿no? Y eso lo dirían como en un coche o en un taxi o en algún medio de transporte. So we are just riding around. Nada más estamos dando vueltas, ¿no? Okay. All right. Okay. So it says here, no way it was, okay. So it says here, match the sentences with the corrections. Underline expressions that are used to make corrections. Then compare with a partner. Okay. So you need to match these phrases with these responses right here. Okay, so there are 6. Okay, so let's say, okay, a ver, ese es Victor. Jose and Jorge. Okay, Victor, you do the first two, 1 and 2. And then Jose, you make 3 and 4. And Jorge, you make 5 and 6. All right. So when you're done, you can tell me.
I'm done, teacher.
Okay, so what do you have, Jose, in number 3 and 4?
And number 3, I hate doing homework. It's letter B. Well, some of it was okay. I like reading.
Okay.
And yeah.
All right.
And number 4. Number 4, we live near all of my cousins. It's letter F. Well, actually, a few of them live 1 or 2 hours away.
Exactly. Exactly. All right. Okay. Thank you, Jose. And I hate it. How would you pronounce hate it? I hate it.
I hate it.
Hate it. In past would be hated. And in present, I hate.
Okay, okay.
So how would you say I hated doing homework?
I hated doing homework.
Exactly. All right. Thank you, Jose. Okay. Victor, are you done?
Yeah.
Okay.
The first one, I remember everything from my childhood.
Okay.
Well, I don't remember. I don't remember some things.
Okay, I don't remember some things. Exactly. Okay, so letter E, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Second one, I started swimming lesson when I was 3. The answer, no, wait, I was 5 maybe.
Okay, letter D, exactly. No, wait, I was 5 maybe. Exactly. All right. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Victor. And Jorge, what do you have in number 6? Number 5, sorry.
Okay, I took guitar lesson until was 11.
Okay.
I think in 8. Actually, no, I was 12 when I quit.
Okay, actually, no, I was 12 when I quit. Okay, all right, letter A here. And what do you have in number 6?
I still see some of my kinder friends. It's a B. Well, some of it was okay, like reading.
Not exactly, no, because letter B is for number 3.
Sorry. Yeah, you're right. See, sorry. Well, once or twice a year, maybe.
Okay, well, once or twice a year, maybe. Okay, exactly, not letter C. I see some of my kindergarten friends, well, some of, once or twice a year. Okay, what is once, Jorge? Once. Once or twice.
I don't know.
No?
I think that maybe once or twice.
Once or twice. Once or twice is like once is una vez, once. Just if you say once or twice, you're saying
Una o dos veces.
Una o dos veces, once or twice.
Es que esa frase ya la había escuchado, pero no me recuerdo dónde.
Sí, entonces cuando quieras decir, no digas one time and 2 times, right? So once or twice is una o dos veces. So remember, you wouldn't say one time and two times. Para decir una o dos veces. You wouldn't say that one. But you can say one or two times. One or two times, that's correct as well. One or two times a year, for example. So you can say once or twice, once or
Una o dos
twice.
veces al año.
Ajá. One or two times a year. Eso también está bien, puede funcionar. ¿Vale? Okay, I'm going to close the session and open it again. So don't leave
Okay.
this computer. Okay, and share sound and share. Okay. Okay. Okay, it says here, write 3 sentences about your childhood. Write a mistake in each sentence. Then tell a partner your sentences. Correct information with well, actually, or no, wait. Okay, we're going to skip that part. Okay, we're going to pass with the following thing, which is, okay, so remember, I mean is another phrase that you can use when you want to correct something. So for example, you're saying something, I mean, for example, well, the teacher, I mean, the bus driver. So he was saying something wrong, the teacher, I mean, the bus driver. Entonces, I mean, es como decir, bueno, no, de hecho, eso es I mean. It says here, mean is one of the top 100 words. About 90% of these uses are in the expression I mean. Yeah, I mean is it's a well-used phrase. So remember, you can say that, right? I mean, so it says here, complete the questions by correcting the underlined words. Use the words in the box. Okay. Slitting. So checkers, if I'm not wrong, is, I can't remember what is checkers. Creo que son damas chinas. A ver. Damas, sí, checkers son damas. Comic books, bueno, libros, los cómics, ¿no? Fruit, grandparents, slitting, no me acuerdo qué es slitting. Es una palabra que no uso, pero slitting es trineo, andar en trineo. Ok, bueno, slitting es eso, andar en trineo. Spelling.
Es que no es muy común aquí.
Sí, no, es que slitting es eso, pero sí, no es muy común.
Es como que nieve todo el tiempo, ¿no?
Pues sí, sí, exactamente, no, yo no sé esta palabra. Y bueno, spelling, pues es deletrear, ¿no? Stuffed animals, son animales de peluche. Stuffed animals, es eso, animales de peluche, ¿ok? Entonces tienen que poner estas palabritas aquí dentro de estas frases que están acá. Entonces vamos a hacer lo siguiente. Víctor, tú haz de la, ¿cuántos son? Son 7. Entonces, de la 2 a la número 4. O sea, Víctor, de la 2 al número 4. José, tú vas a hacer de la 5 a la número 6, 5 y 6. Y Jorge, tú vas a hacer 7 y 8. ¿Sale?
Ok.
Okay, I'm done, teacher.
Ok, entonces,
I done.
José. Ok, so, José, 5 and 6.
Yeah. Did you go skiing?
Skying.
Skiing in the winter? I mean, sledding.
Exactamente.
And number 6, did you collect animals? I mean, stuffed animals.
Exactamente. Okay, all right. Doug, thank you. So Jorge, what do you have?
Did you eat much food? I mean, fruit.
Okay, all right. Number 8.
8. Where you got the speaking? I mean, spelling.
Exactly. All right, exactly. Thank you. And Victor, what do you have in number 2?
Did you read a lot of cartoons? I mean, comic books?
Exactly.
3. Do you have a motorcycle? I mean a bicycle?
A bicycle.
Bicycle.
Uh-huh.
Bicycle. Okay. 3, 4. How often did you visit your parents? I mean your grandparents.
Exactly. Mhm. Exactly. All right. So remember, when you say the word I mean, so you need to try like stop. So for example, were you good at playing chess? I mean checkers, right? So you need to make like a mannerism to express that you were saying something incorrect. So were you good at playing chess? I mean, at checkers, right? Or did you read a lot of cartoons? I mean, comic books. So you need to try to make like a pause, right? So did you have a motorcycle? I mean, a bicycle, right? So you can make like a little pause between the end of the phrase and the phrase I mean. So the other person will understand that you made a mistake and you want to correct that mistake. Or not a mistake, sometimes you want to be more accurate. Ujú. Quizás no es que cometan un error, sino que quieren ser más exactos, ¿no? Porque bueno, cartoons, sí, son caricaturas, pero tú no quieres decir caricaturas, realmente quieres decir comic books. Okay, all right. So about your childhood, continue your conversations. Okay. Okay. So, where do you get at chess? Well, no, that part, no, I don't remember exactly. So we can do this part right here. Listening and strategies, I don't remember exactly. Okay, so listen to people talk about in their childhood memories and underline the words they correct, write the corrections on the lines. Okay, so we're going to listen to an audio tape and you need to complete the phrase based on what you heard in the tape. Okay, so pay attention when they say, I played softball until I was 6th grade. Well, actually, and then you try to take notes, all right? So on what you hear from actually, desde actually para adelante. ¿Sale? Okay. So you're going to pay attention. So there are 5, let's say, Victor, try to focus your attention on, okay, all of those. No, todos. Todos hagan de la 1 a la 5. ¿Sale? Vamos a ir viendo. ¿Qué tal?
Page 49.
Okay.
Sí, mejor
3. Listening and strategies. I don't remember exactly. A. Listen to people talk about their childhood memories. Underline the words they correct. Write the corrections on the lines. 1.
I loved sports when I was a kid. I played softball until I was in 6th grade. Actually, it was until I was in 7th grade. And then I got interested in other sports, like track. I was a pretty good athlete.
Okay, vamos a otra
In
vez.
other sports, grade. Actually, it was until I was in 7th grade. And then I got interested in other sports, like track. I was a pretty good athlete. And I got interested in grade. And then it was until I was in 7th grade. And then I got interested
A ver, entonces, actually.
when I was a kid. I played softball until I was in 6th grade.
Okay,
Actually,
okay, de ahí hacia adelante. ¿No?
it was until I was in 7th grade.
Okay, what did you hear there, Victor?
Was until I was 7th grade.
Until I was in 7th grade, exactly. Mhm.
And then I got interested in other sports,
What did you hear there, Jose?
She was interested in other sports after that.
Okay, all right.
like track. I was a pretty good athlete.
Okay, Jorge, what did you hear there?
I can hear that.
Okay,
In other sports, like track. I was a pretty good athlete.
okay, that one. I was a pretty good athlete. What is that?
Like that, the good, the pretty, athlete. Okay.
Okay. She said something like this. I was a pretty good athlete. Hey. No. Se me olvidó cómo se escribe atleta. Athlete. It's a pretty good athlete. Okay. A pretty good. I was a pretty good. So remember, you can say I was a
Es que
pretty
fue
good.
muy buen atleta.
Ándale. Esta
Fue
frase
muy
está
buen
muy buena.
atleta.
Yo fui muy buen atleta. I was a pretty good programmer or developer. I am a pretty good developer. Pueden decir eso. Yo soy un desarrollador bastante bueno. I'm a pretty good engineer. I'm a pretty good teacher. She's a pretty good algo. Pretty good es para decir muy buena, ¿no? En algo. Ok. Bueno. Entonces vamos a poner por aquí. Bueno, entonces vamos a ver, ahora sí, vamos con la número 2.
2. We grew up in a great neighborhood. Then we moved to Canada for a few years when I was 7. No, wait, I was 8. Anyway, I was really happy when we moved back.
Okay, so in Spanish, Victor, what did you understand in that part? Or in English, if you want.
Tenía 8. Cuando dijo, no, wait, tenía 8. Disfrutó cuando ya no escuché la última parte.
For a few years
Okay, we're going to listen again.
when I was 7. No, wait, I was 8. Anyway, I was really happy when we moved back.
Cuando se mudaron de nuevo.
Exactamente. When we moved back es cuando regresamos, ¿no? Otra vez al sitio de donde nos fuimos. Ok. Exactamente.
3.
Oh, when I was in school, I got A's in most of my classes. My hardest class was algebra. I mean, calculus. I got a C in that one.
Okay, Jose, what did you understand in that one?
Can you repeat the last part?
In calculus. I got a C in that one.
Okay. Que su materia más difícil era álgebra, bueno, era cálculo en realidad, y obtuvo una C en ella.
Exactamente. So how did he say obtuve una C in English?
I got a C on this one.
Okay, exactly. On that one, I got a C on that one. All right, exactly. Okay.
4.
A lot of the friends I have now, I met them in school. I met Carly in 1996. We were best friends in high school. Well, actually, it was middle school. And we're still really close.
Okay, Jorge, what did you understand in Spanish? Jorge, are you there? Nope. Jorge, nope. Yep.
Sorry, I speak in mute.
Okay. Do you want to listen again?
Could you repeat the last part?
In school. I met Carly in 1996. We were best friends in high school. Well, actually, it was middle school.
Okay. So, what did you understand?
Actually, it's a middle school.
Okay. And what is that in Spanish?
De hecho, fue en a mitad de escuela, bueno, middle school, no sé qué exactamente sea, qué grado de escuela sea, pero...
Okay, middle school es como secundaria.
¿Secundaria? Ok.
High school es
Sí,
la prepa, ¿no?
Digo que había sido como en la secundaria.
Ok, muy bien. Ahora vamos a ver lo que sigue.
And we're still really close.
Okay, so what is that?
Fue como un buen cierre o algo así.
No, she said, and we're
Como seguimos siendo muy cercanos, ¿no?
ajá, so we're still really
Ah,
close.
ya. Sí.
Todavía somos muy cercanos, ¿no? We're still really close. So we're close friends. If you want to say that you have a best friend, you can also use we're close friends, right? So a close friend, pues un amigo
Pues
cercano.
amigos muy cercanos, ¿no? Ajá.
Exactamente. So it's another way of saying best friends. Okay. All right. So number 5 and last one.
5. I didn't have many friends when I was little. All the kids teased me in school because I had an unusual name. Well, not all of them, some of them. But a few kids, like my friend Alex, were always really nice to me.
Okay. So, Victor, what did you understand in that part?
Perdón, se me cortó un poco el internet, no escuché claramente. ¿Podríamos repetir?
Okay, claro, sure.
I was little.
We were best friends.
5. I didn't have many friends when I was little. All the kids teased me in school because I had an unusual name. Well, not all of them, some of them. But a few kids, like my friend Alex, were always really nice to me.
Okay.
Hace referencia de que no todos, solo algunos, y de hecho su amigo fue, no recuerdo el nombre, fue muy amable con él.
Exactamente. Okay, exactly. So, well, he said, well, not all of them, some of them, he said, right? So what is that part, Victor? Not all of them, some of them.
¿Repetirlo?
Not all of them, some of them.
Not a lot of them, some of them. Some of them.
Okay, exactly. And what is that in Spanish?
No todos, solo algunos.
Exactly. All right. Okay, and teased me would be something like castrarme, ¿no? O molestarme.
Molestar.
So they were always teasing me all the time. Pueden decir castrarme o molestarme. En el barrio pueden decir castrarme, ¿no? Pero bueno, si no, molestándome. Siempre me estaban molestando. Entonces.
Antes no digo chingándome.
Pues, sí, es para no decir chingándome. Entonces, cualquiera de esas cosas significa teased me, ¿no? Okay, exactly. All right. So number. What do we have? Okay, so this is the last session. All right. So we're going to use, okay, the last 8 minutes to practice some kind of phonetic things. But remember, take notes on that one. Well, actually, no, wait. So that's the point of this lesson, right? So, okay, we're going to practice this before we go. So I'm going to say something which is not true. And then you need to correct me using the phrases we learned. Okay, is that clear?
Okay.
Okay. So I'm going to say something like, okay, Jose, you're going to correct me. I'm going to say something like, in Mexico, we are like 1 million people.
Okay, in Mexico, we are like 1 million people. No, wait. We are like 16 million. No.
Okay.
Yeah, 16 million people.
All right, exactly. Okay, so use no wait. All right. So, perfect, Jose. Okay, Victor. So you need to try to use, well, actually, all right. So I'm going to say something like, learning English is a difficult task.
No, actually, is the most difficult test.
Okay, it's the most difficult task. Okay, but then you're agreeing with me. If I say, okay, learning English is a difficult task, y tú dices, well, actually, it's the most difficult task, estás de acuerdo conmigo. Y recuerda que realmente tienes que corregirme, ¿no?
No del todo, estoy haciendo el superlativo de la frase.
Ok, entonces, ¿cómo dirías? No, de hecho es muy fácil o algo así.
Okay. Well, actually, is the easily class.
Okay, exactly. It's an easy class. All right, exactly. Okay, Jorge, if I say something like, you must be quite popular at work. You must be quite popular at work.
Well, actually not.
Mhm. Okay, actually not. And you can say, I'm a loner. You could say that.
I'm a loner. Okay.
I'm a loner. That's not true, but you know, we are practicing. I'm a loner. Pues bueno, soy un solitario, ¿no? I'm a loner. Okay, all right. So, y así usan. Yo digo que well actually es más común que no wait. No wait se puede ocupar para corregir lo que alguien más dijo, pero no wait es un poco más usada o un poco más común para cuando ustedes se corrigen a ustedes mismos. Es decir, se van a corregir a ustedes mismos, dijeron algo, ustedes mismos se van a corregir, ocupen no wait. Y cuando van a corregir lo que alguien más dijo, mejor ocupen well actually y ya dicen algo, ¿no? ¿Sale? Entonces, si no wait es más como para corregir lo que yo dije, no lo que alguien más dijo, porque es un poco, podrías usarla, pero es un poco más como, no sé, grosero, ¿no? Quizás. Entonces, well actually es más bonita para cuando quieran decírselo a alguien, ¿no? Ok. Bueno. A ver, déjenme ver. Entonces, what do we have here? It was in this one, I guess. Okay, it was connect. No. Connected speech. Pero no, ni siquiera tengo PDF, pero sí lo puedo abrir en el navegador. Sí. ¿Qué está pasando? Ok, vaya, qué bonito. Ok, bueno, a ver, eso ya lo saben, eso ya lo vimos. De las que vimos la última clase, que nos quedamos aquí, ¿no? Esta sí importa. Todas importan, pero esta creo que importa más. ¿Sabe? La T puede cambiar a K si delante de esa T hay una K o una G. Es decir, miren, aquí se encuentra una T y un sonido de K, ¿no? Entonces, cuando sea eso, ahí sí hay que intentar decir, ¿is that clear? ¿Is that clear? En vez de, ¿is that clear? Porque es más difícil decir that clear. Y si lo ponen en Youglish, se van a dar cuenta que dicen, ¿is that clear? Lo mismo, put down that gun, that gun. You need to try to say like this one, that gun. So whenever a T encounters a G, you can change that T for a K. So how would you say that, Jorge? Put down that gun, that gun. How would you say that?
That gun.
Okay, again, that gun.
That gun.
Ahora dilo con T, that gun.
That gun.
Both are correct, but remember, you can say that gun. The same with this
That
one,
gun.
get going. And you need to get going. How would you say get going? How would you say that?
Get going.
Exactly. All right. Okay, so we are going to check it out right here. So let's wait a minute. Además, Youglish. A ver, tengo todo. Ok, a ver, miren. Vamos a ver si lo escuchamos para.
Spiritual life. So let's get going.
Ok, ¿lo escucharon ahí? Ahí se escucha bastante bien.
Spiritual life. So let's get going.
Get going. Él dijo get, ¿no? Get going. Yeah, let's get going. Vamos a ver acá.
Course in Syria where matters remain unresolved and it took longer for things to get going.
Lo dijo bien rápido, pero ahí se escucha también, ¿no? Get going. ¿Por qué hacen eso? Porque la T se encuentra con una G.
So, as we get going,
Ok. ¿Se dieron cuenta? No, no dice get, as we get going, sino get going. Porque les resulta más fácil pasar de la K a la G. Son fonemas muy parecidos.
Like I don't get going. Like
Ok. ¿Se dieron cuenta ahí? Entonces, pasa mucho eso. Pueden decirle get going, ¿no? I don't get going. Okay. Ay, ¿cómo regreso a dónde? Ok, no. Ok. ¿Qué estoy haciendo? ¿Dónde está mi...? Es en Edge, ¿verdad? Ah, sí, cierto, gracias. Es verdad. Bueno, vean eso. ¿Sale? De tarea, lo único que se va a quedar de tarea es pongan palabras donde se encuentre una T y una G. Cualquier cosa, ¿sale? Pongan palabras donde se encuentre una T y una G y véanlo ahí en English y vean cuántas veces van a escuchar la T, ¿no? O la K. Se van a dar cuenta que gran parte de las veces cuando la T se encuentra con G, esa T se convierte con una K. ¿Sale? Nada más eso por pura curiosidad. Ahí estén viendo y traten de practicarlo. ¿Ok? Bueno. Y bueno, acuerden, tienen que seguir contestando sus actividades en ¿cómo se llama? En recreo, porque los están monitoreando todo eso, ¿no? Bueno, yo no, bueno, sí, a mí me pasan sus resultados allí, ¿no? Entonces, intenten continuar haciendo eso porque, pues, sirve de práctica para la gramática, ¿vale? Okay, so guys, see you on Tuesday. See you on Tuesday. Have a nice weekend and see you.
Yeah.
Bye.
See you.
See you, teacher. Thank you.
Bye. Thank you.
Might be welcome. Bye.